Do you consider yourself a night owl? Is it that no matter how hard you try, you simply can't get up in the morning? Or you somehow manage to make it out of bed, but feel that awful groggy and tired feeling that seems to stay with you the whole day? Well, I may have your answer. We'll discuss 3 solid techniques to enable you to become an early riser. Imagine waking up naturally at whatever time you choose, be it 5 a.m. or 7 a.m., feeling happy, wide awake, and maybe even without an alarm clock. No more hitting the snooze button 6 times, making yourself late because you fell back to sleep, or drinking 3 cups of coffee before you can even open your eyes. Here's the first step. Early to bed, early to rise. This may seem obvious, but going to bed early will help you wake up early. And it's an amazing feeling. You get as much sleep as you need and wake up early, naturally. A lot of people can't wake up early because they consider themselves a night owl, meaning they feel that they are better suited to being awake and alert late at night, and should sleep late in the morning, too. Unfortunately, this is difficult to do in the real world, unless you work in a job where you can set your own hours. All that ends up happening is you stay up late and have to force yourself awake every morning because you feel so tired. But don't worry. Even if you consider yourself a night owl, your routine can be changed. Try going to bed a little earlier each night and see how you feel. Perhaps adjust the time earlier by 15 to 30 minutes a day. It may be difficult at first to fall asleep, so you could try reading in bed, or maybe an herbal supplement like valerian to help you naturally drift off. Once your body gets used to this routine, you'll naturally start to feel tired earlier in the evening, and you'll get the sleep you need, being able to wake up early in the morning with hardly any effort. Here's the second step. Program your mind and body to wake up. Yes, it's true. You can program your mind like a computer to respond to certain things in a certain way. In this case, you desire to wake up early and on time without so much effort and difficulty. If you set the alarm to 6:30 a.m., that's exactly what time you want to wake and jump out of bed fresh and ready for the day ahead. There's a very effective technique introduced by Steve Pavlina on his website. He suggests getting your body used to responding to the alarm clock instantly by practicing. You practice by setting the alarm clock during the day and getting into bed as if you are sleeping. Set it for a few minutes later, get under the covers, shut your eyes. As soon as the alarm goes off, instantly sit up and get out of bed. Steve suggests doing this 3 to 10 times twice a day until the method becomes effective. The repetition programs the response into the brain, and it eventually becomes autonomous, meaning that the body responds like this automatically. If you keep practicing this, then eventually this same response will happen in the morning for the real alarm. It won't be such a struggle to get up. You'll just jump out of bed automatically without thinking. Here's the third step. Alarm clock antics. Yes, this last step offers a couple of tips to make sure your alarm actually wakes you up. The first thing to do is put the alarm clock out of reach. If you can reach it, you can snooze it. If you can snooze it, you're probably not going to want to get out of that warm bed. Set it across the room from you, or at least out of the reach of your fingertips. Make sure you actually have to get out from under the covers to turn it off. You'll find that once you're out of bed, you're unlikely to jump back under those covers. It's easier to just keep on walking and go and grab a cup of coffee. Another thing to do is vary the alarm clock sound. After a while, you get used to the same old sound at the same old time every morning. Vary the volume or change the actual sound of the alarm. Maybe use the radio instead of the alarm. Or, if you use the alarm on your cell phone, simply change the ringtone. Do this every few days so the sound of the alarm is a surprise and actually wakes you up. The last thing you can do is make the assault come from all directions. Put up more than one alarm. You'll be amazed at how many devices have an alarm. Stereos, tablet computers, laptops, and even stoves have alarms these days. And if they don't, there's a marvelous little timer device that you can buy that you can plug into the electrical socket of each appliance. The timer can be set to turn on the device at whatever time. You'll give yourself little choice in the morning to get up if you hear the vacuum cleaner, the CD player, the alarm, and you see the lights come on.